that worshipped of the machine. So it'd be lib, so it'd be lib, ma, ran, and the people would gravitate towards simple shapes. It could be a wide variety of destinations. That's why it's a star, because you're left to decide. And as you travel on the railway, it goes clickety-clack, 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 clickety-clack. Too many Allied soldiers, British soldiers and French soldiers were being killed, was losing by numbers of attrition, in which it motivates a person to go and to do something. For example, this kind of scary hand grabbing it. So it's appealing to every man and the manhood of the man. Be a man and do it, and is just enjoying it most intently. So he observed to a sports kind of an activity, and again, it comes down to that point where he's putting a little bit of twist. It was the numbers were lopsided in favor. Had to admit defeat because it simply didn't have any more people. Gee, I wish I were a man. I'd join. What power stations? Well, it was, which represents coal and the turning of wheels and the turning of turbines and the industrialized things. And all of this, the smoke is in a cubist kind of a style. So it is initiating a Doppler effect. That's what he's doing specifically for transportation. You can travel wherever you want to. But look at these massive, beautiful, big buildings. We don't even see this today. The marketing companies know everything that you do and everything that you want. And they compile you into different kinds of groups. Genius comes in. Be aware of the psychological connotations of what are going on here. It's because they know where you've been. And he had a large vocabulary. Now, this is a big no-no. Here it is right here. You can write all these down, but what he does is he shows the process kind of a thing, kind of being coy, and those different points of view. So he is gaining a lot of different points of view. And the railroad is taking you to different destinations. It's a symbolic representation of what you may feel is the best way to go. The thing he's focusing on is the hat. He's not seeing this kind of stuff before. And an ability to come up with different ideas. And so you see a dark hand coming out here. So he's continually doing this kind of work. No one else was doing this kind of stuff. And then look, he utilizes transposition. And what transposition is it operates by tension. Began when he took a job. He did this to earn money. And then there's walkways and also escalators and elevators to take you to different parts of this city. We see extensions of the city going out this way and also this way. And he had a unique vision about things as well because he's coming from another country. They weren't planning on all of the slaughter. People were now in a position to travel, conditioning you psychologically. And ping, 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 ping. And he's just having a wonderful time. He's so happy. And he is in it, and he's just enjoying it. And it's so real that now we, as individuals viewing this is in order to get your taste buds going. This is psychological design. And here he's saying, wherever you go, you can go anywhere you want to. And so it's just a magnificent way of solving problems. So the more that you put into your brain, the better off that you're going to be. Completely different. So if you understand the basics of what to do, then you can turn into this beautiful, beautiful woman over here. Too avant-garde, too on the cutting edge. There is simplification, and there is a transposition, which is turning one thing into another. The hair is even integrating the helmet with a pickelhaube, and he's unifying it by linear association. And what are these here? Well, they're electrical. They represent electrical being transmitted over the airways. There's almost a racing curve coming down there. And these cubist hands come straight from the dictum, anything like that. And this real person could be made to look wonderfully beautiful. So in order to build beauty, roads curving through the countryside. Oh, the poor guy is starving and he's not feeling very well. And so you see the linear association, and then it comes down to the figure, which is you. Boy, I would want some of that kind of stuff. He's just having a nice time. Oh, those dirty Huns, those dirty Germans. So you can come and view. So you see an eye, and well, we'll be seeing this eye. Such a real textures and foot. And then he drinks it. Oh, and he starts to get filled in. This little eyeball there, it relates to that up there. They even published a manifesto. Why do I have to show the whole image when just a representation of the image or just the essence of an image will do? So you are brought down right to this for real comfort. And this is just the diagram of an impersonal woman for the individual and how to persuade people in order to get things done. We're all competing for prestige and for passengers. They would compete against one another. I can just show the essence of it when there was so much dissatisfaction. So in contrast here, all of this is by shape association to rally the people to get to come to war. So he really understands well. Even the beak serves as a symbolic arrow which goes down into the wine. So be on guard against accidents, and it's safety week, and you have to watch what you're doing. And we can clearly see that. And he is complete. He is fulfilled because, oh, now I feel so good. Here you see a roadway, and the roadway stops here, and you can get out here and take these elevators or escalators up to this next bridge. This big black area contrasts is round. These are round, his nose is round, his fingers are round. Big vents that take in air and bring it down. And this is meant to evoke a lot of strong emotional kinds of qualities. But look what he does. Look what they've done to innocent women and children. But that impersonal woman. And again, her gesture is such that, oh, I just love this kind. This color right here. And boy, she is just loving. She's moving even though she's not moving, and it persuades people. Here again, we get into the psychology of it. It's the smoke pouring out of this. We go big, 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 and big fat, and then we go teeny, 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 and it's so realistic. And look at even the shapes of his hands are round, comes up round, and then this comes down into here, relate to the round shapes, and the shapes in back, just a genius. But what we see here is the pole, the finish line. He understands top to bottom, left to right. Here he comes in, but he uses it in order to emphasize the triumph aspect of winning.